swamp thing.
I'll tell you what, you let me put this into soak, and then you can help me test the tornado bat.
Oh, no!
No, Chrissy. I returned the first machine and got a brand new one to test.
I'd like to help, but I think I'm due for a nap.
Good, it's still here. Kenny, yesterday this thing wouldn't pick up dust. You gotta give it some juice.
No problem. Okay, see that panel that says do not open? Yeah, open it. And see that spring that says do not touch? Ow! Don't touch it. Okay, one minor adjustment and I can double the power. Okay. Mom!
Oh, I thought you boys were going to the mall.
Oh, we were going to, but Kenny got hungry, so we decided to have some milk and cookies and clean up everything without a trace. Which explains the empty sink. Goodbye, Kenny. Mom, you know, Kenny was telling me that there's a lot of electrical stuff that can make an appliance act weird. I think we should give the tornado back a second chance.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Ben. I'm going to go test it right now.
I must never use this power for evil.
Look, you shouldn't have lied.
You're the one who told me not to tell her the whole story.
Hey, I didn't say anything about your birthrights to the Mulgravian throne.
That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna give up this dating thing, live by myself, and learn to whittle and spit. I knew it. He's crushed. Told you so. Ha ha ha. Sorry.
Tried to kill us. Come on, Mike, don't exaggerate.
No, Mike's right. Yesterday I couldn't get it to suck up a dust bunny. Today it has nuclear capabilities. Well, have I got a review to write? This may have started out as business, but now it's personal.
Oh, now you come home. Where were you when I needed help fixing the living room wall?
Oh, I was driving around the block till I knew you were finished. I didn't want you to get in the way of our conversation.
What conversation?
The one I'm trying to have if you quit changing the subject. Yeah, I think I gave Luke some bad advice.
You? Bad advice?
Yeah, he lied to a girl.
And you told him to?
No, he did it all on his own. The kid's gifted. Yeah, see, Luke thought that if this certain girl knew about his past days on the streets, she'd never want to go out with him.
And your advice was?
Well, I told him he could skip that part if he wanted. Dad, I thought I was sparing him.
Mike, Luke doesn't need sparing from his past. That's who he is. Just like running scams and taking advantage of people is part of who you are.
But Dad, I'm darn proud of that.
And Luke can be proud of the young man that he's becoming. He just has to realize that he can be accepted for himself.
Dad, what are you doing home? I thought you were going to eat lunch in the cafeteria.
Can we talk, Mom?
Sure, honey. What about?
I'm scum. I'm slime. I'm saved.
Doorbell.
Maggie Malone, you Stepford wife.
Douglas Stanton, you low-rent Lou Grant. Dan, this is my editor at the paper, and Doug, this is my son, Ben.
Ben? So you're the one who sleeps with a doll?
Doug, that was 10 years ago.
It wasn't a doll. It's an action figure.
So what's up, Doug? I packed you my vacuum piece. Did you like it?
I loved it. It's biting, it's insightful, it's dead.
What?
I'm gonna have to kill it.
All right. Douglas Stanton and talk fast.
Tornado Vac is a subsidiary of Gemcorp, which is wholly owned and operated by Misushiro Publication.
Which means?
They own our paper and our patooties.
And for that, you're going to infringe on my First Amendment rights?
You got 9 more. Listen, Maggie, I'm sorry. In my honest opinion, there isn't a newspaper in this town that'd print this. Now look, I gotta run. To replace this, I gotta sober up the guy who writes Dear Aunt Mabel.
So, let me get this straight. Not only do you get these sudden cravings for pineapple yogurt, but you also have to have somebody watch you eat it?
All right, Luke, I'll level with you. I want to talk about Susie. You got off on the wrong foot with her.
No kidding. If I could just go back and relive those few minutes, I'd take it all back. And make it a much better lie.
The truth, Luke. I'll bet she's ready for it.
What does it matter? I'm never gonna see her again.
I got a note from the Mulgravian Secret Police.
Excuse me. The Mulgravian Secret Police?
Well, before you can tell them the truth, you gotta get their attention. All right, now listen, you said you wanted another chance. Well, here you go.
Susie, I want to start over.
Why did you make up all those wild stories?
Well, because I like you, and I wanted you to like me too. But the truth is, I'm not the prince of anything, I don't own a yacht, and I didn't climb Mount Everest.
You never said you climbed Everest.
Well, you left before I got a chance.
I'd like to like you, but I don't even know you.
Well, up until a few months ago, I was homeless.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean it. I was living on the streets. I'm sorry if that disgusts you, but that's the way it is.
Where'd you sleep when you were on the streets?
Different places. If you want to know the truth, it's a long story.
Got time.
When I first met
This courageous woman, Maggie Malone, dares to speak out against a heartless corporation peddling death door to door. Today, on the Lucy Snyder segment, Channel 19 News, live at 5.
And we're clear.
Hey, Mom, you mind if, what's going on?
Well, Ben, my tornado back story may be too hot for the newspapers, but not for Channel 19. I'm telling my story live at 5.
Huh? Wow, Lucy Snyder, the consumer's best friend.
Yeah, right, kid, that's me. Okay, so who do you have to kiss around here to get some coffee?
Well, I've got some brewing in the kitchen.
I don't drink decaf.
Oh, pity.
Ken, you gotta get this machine back to normal before my mother humiliates herself and we're sued for every penny we got. I'm on it. Hey, I'm in the union.
Kenny, what are you doing?
Mom.
No, Ben, not now.
No, Mom, I think you have to hear this now.
You did what?
Bingo. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Thank you, Art and Connie. Our story today is the harrowing tale of a kind, decent, hard-working housewife who found herself the helpless pawn of a profit-mongering corporation. Maggie, tell me, Lucy Snyder, about that tragic day you brought the tornado back into your home. Take your time.
Well, I hardly know what to say.
Oh, that's okay, because I care. We're live, dear. Talk to me now.
Well, the tornado back houses a 3.5 horsepower engine and fingertip controls.
Didn't you say it almost sucked up your baby? I mean, Isn't there more that you could share with us?
Well, Lucy, as a consumer reporter, I wanted to see if the tornado vac could pick up a bowling ball as claimed.
Well, I just hope the manufacturers of the tornado vac are watching.
Lucy? Oh, it did! It can't pick up a bowling ball! It did! It did!
I thought you said it was dangerous.
Oh, only to dirt! Watch this little puppy suck up sand and ash!
Looks like it was never there. Yes, but I bet they really gouged you on the price.
Are you kidding? Only $199.95. You can't afford to be without one.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Oh, it has an attachment for drinks.
Back to you, Art and Connie.
Is that lint on your shoulder? Get away from me!
And we're clear.
Hold it, misters.
I do pretty good work, huh, Mrs. Seaver?
Goodbye, Kenny.
You know, for once, I'd like to be the one to decide when I go home. That was good.
Mom, don't you think that a person who, finally did the right thing and told the truth shouldn't get punished?
No, Ben. But I do think the punishment should fit the crime.
What kind of punishment?